Hello everyone, welcome to Main Character Madhu. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve 10-minute makeup look for your office or college, and I'm starting with toner from Plum and I'm spritzing it all over my face and neck. And next I'm using Plum serum, rice water and niacinamide serum. I'm using 2-3 drops on my face because I believe skincare is so important. If you go to office or college, anywhere, like even before your makeup, you need to do skincare because that's how your skin is going to look flawless. And now my face looks like this after toner and serum. Next, I'm going to use Bioderma moisturizer. This is literally my favorite moisturizer. I have been using Bioderma from more than a year now, and I'm completed bottles and bottles, tubes and tubes of Bioderma. That's how much I love Bioderma moisturizer. It is so suitable for sensitive skin, and even if you have acne prone skin, your skin feels very good. And then I'm using Foxtail sunscreen, and this sunscreen has very calming texture. I think it's so good for acne prone skin. I have a very dry skin, but seriously it looks so good on me. And next I'm going to use Mars setting powder all over my face because I don't want my face to look like a oily balm. I mean, by no means the sunscreen and moisturizer makes you look so oily, but even if you're using sunscreen and moisturizer on a daily basis, your face tend to look a little bit, tad bit oily to the people who are watching you. And I don't want that. I love a good matte finish when I'm going to office or college, anywhere. So I'm going to set my face with this beautiful Mars setting powder. This is such an affordable setting powder. It is available on Blinkit as well. And next I'm moving on to brows, and I'm using Mars Pro pencil. However, whatever products I'm using, everything will be mentioned in the description box below along with the shades, so please don't forget to check it out. And then after filling in my brows with Mars eyebrow pencil, I also like to brush my brows because that's how your eyebrows are going to get that definition. And I also believe that eyebrows can make or break your look, and if not break, adding eyebrows to your look makes so much difference. And then I'm using Ruby's Organics Kajal, and I'm just lining only my waterline. I'm not doing any eyeliner or smoky eye or smudging kajal, any of that sort. And I'm just doing kajal on my waterline because I want a very simple look. And next I'm using eyeshadow from Mars Back to Basics palette. This eyeshadow palette is so friendly for beginners, and I'm using same Mars. I know there are too many Mars products in this video, but obviously this is not a sponsored video. And yeah, I'm using Mars eyeshadow blending brush to fill in my lids. For the longest time I have never used an eyeshadow till now, but lately I started realizing that eyeshadow also makes a lot of difference, especially if you're going to office. It makes your face look waked up. It doesn't make your eyes look very lazy or sleepy. It makes your eyes very sparkle. I don't know if that's the right word, but it makes your eyes look very sparkled up instead of dim. You know what I mean? And next, after eyeshadow's done, next coming on to lips, I'm using Swiss Beauty red lip liner because I'm going to use a brown lipstick, and I love the combination of brown and red together on my lips. And if you want, you can go on with a brown lip liner as well, but I'm using a red lip liner from Swiss Beauty, and the shade will be mentioned in the description box below, so check that out. And I like to line my lips, and yeah, I'm just lining using the lip liner obviously. And make sure you sharp your lip liner. Don't use very blunt lip liner on your lips because that way you're not gonna get perfect shape. And whenever you're going to office or college, do not try to overline your lips. Only follow the original line of your lip structure. And then I'm using brown lipstick from Sugar. It is in the shade Tuscany Truffle. This specific lipstick from Sugar is so good because this does not dry my lips because it has some serum. Apparently this lipstick is called serum peptide lipstick, which means it has some serum inside it. Maybe that is the reason it doesn't dry out my lipstick even though it's a matte lipstick. And yes, I'm using this lipstick all over my lips. And make sure you apply your lipstick very carefully, even on the ends of your lips. And after applying lipstick, this is how my face looks, and I'm so happy with this shade. I told you, right, this shade is so pretty. And if you are the person who doesn't like red or orange kind of tones, you can use this lipstick. And I personally feel this lipstick, sometimes I feel brown is too brown, so I like to tone it down using my Fay Beauty Safeword shade. And actually, to be honest, this Safeword shade on its own, it washes out my lips, so I like to mix it with dark lipsticks to make it look light, and it is so beautiful. And I like to use my fingers to blend it out for that natural look. And yeah, that's it. I love how my lips turned out, and this is the final look. Oh my god, I just forgot that I did not apply a blush here, and I'm already flexing my face. Wow. And yeah, skin prep is so important before any makeup look. Obviously, I'm not using any foundation or concealer here, but still skin prep is important. And yeah, as I said, I forgot my blush, so that's the reason I'm applying blush at the end. And I'm using Etude water tint. This particular blush is actually very good if you have a very lighter skin tone than me. If you are around my skin tone or darker skin tone, you have to apply so many coats of that blush to actually show up. This is literally the uncut video of my blush application. You can see how many times I apply blush on my cheek to show up. And I'm using my fingers to blend it instead of brush, because obviously this is a water based blush. But I love how this blush smells. This blush smells so yummy, and you get that spa and premium like experience when you're applying this blush. And it is absolutely weightless, absolutely weightless. You can't even tell that you have a blush on your face. And I also love how this looks in camera. Obviously, Swiss Beauty, if you want a more high coverage blush, I would recommend Swiss Beauty in the shade 01 Rosy Cheeks blush. If you want a very natural looking, office going, college going blush, then Etude water tint is amazing. And yeah, blush is also done. Let me blend it out quickly. And yeah, this is how after blending blush looks like, and my fingers are filled with this blush obviously. And yeah, this is how my face turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts about this look. Did you like this look? Did you not like this look? Anything. I'm just ready to listen, so comment down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give a big thumbs up, and please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye guys.